That's Aaliyah on Smooth R&B 105.7. It's time for Tony's Tea. Look at some entertainment headlines that grabbed my attention today. Let me spill a little tea on this Lisanne Gutierrez, the woman that accused Chris Brown of punching her in Las Vegas, a couple months ago. Police had looked into it and says, there's nothing here. We're not moving forward with this. Well, apparently she's filed a lawsuit against Breezy. She's actually not just suing him for assault. She's also suing him for mocking her on social media. It appears Chris Brown had posted a video saying she was too ugly to come to one of his parties. I told you a couple days ago about Training Day, the movie that Denzel won an Oscar for becoming a TV series, and now Lethal Weapon, the Danny Glover movie with Mel Gibson, that's going to be a TV series. Fox has ordered a pilot. Now Damon Wayans will play the Danny Glover role of Roger Murtaugh, but we don't have a role yet cast for the Martin Riggs character that Mel Gibson played. Ciara spilled some tea on how being abstinent is going for her. She told Cosmopolitan magazine, I ain't gonna lie, I'm human, so it ain't easy, especially when I look at him and I think he's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, that I've ever laid my eyes on. To be honest, I'm like, look the other way. Look the other way is what she tells herself. She did go on to say that it would be easier for her if Russell Simmons looked like that guy on the radio in the afternoon at KRNB in Dallas. Wait, what? Who put that? That's not supposed to be. Anyway, that's the tea. I got the tickets for Jaheim and Vivian Green coming up at 5:40 on Smooth R&B 105.7. Yo! Yo! Mr. Urban Cool. Ooh, I like the way you spell that. Urban Cool. Yes. Cold-blooded. So what's the plan for the weekend? I'm working tomorrow. What else is going on with you guys? Anybody working this weekend? Roderick, what you doing for Valentine's? Do you have a Valentine's? Do you have a Valentine? St. Valentine's? Do you have someone special like that? You'll be. No? No, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's all good though. You know what? It's all good, man. If you're by yourself, then treat yourself to something nice. There you go. That's what you want. Treat yourself to something nice. Nice dinner somewhere if you're by yourself. But you got a kid. You're cooking for the wife. Nice. Not all 3 meals or just dinner or breakfast. Which one? Nice. I wish I could have snuck home for the weekend. Oh, you're cooking all the meals. Man, so you're better than me. See, if I was in charge of all the meals for Valentine's Day, we'd be going out to eat 3 times. A new 60-inch TV. You go, mister. You go. How big is too big a TV? I don't think 60 inches is too big, but how big is too big for a TV? Because I was at this dude's house one time in Cahokia. He had like a 100-foot television or something. It was like huge. It took up the whole wall. It was like a wall. And then he had like TVs going down the side, which I was so envious. I thought that was so cool, right? But then I got to thinking, how much is too much? Because that didn't even seem like it was too much, because you could watch the big game on the big screen, and then you could watch a bunch of other games on the side. 90-inch TV, that's just too big. Now I hear those curved screens are really nice. Have you heard that? That the curved screens are really cool? I don't know. I think I saw one, and it was like that true HD, like that 4K thing, right? I'm anxious to see what 4K video, because my iPhone records 4K video, but I tried it once, but it was too much for my MacBook to edit, because my MacBook is like 5 years old. Yeah. But it worked on my desktop, but, I accidentally deleted it, so it was like, what the hell, what it meant to be. But I wanted to go back and shoot that, see what it looks like, so I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. So, what else is going on? That Martin Shkreli guy. Remember Martin Shkreli, the guy who bought the Wu-Tang album for a couple $1 million? And that was the only copy. He was the only one who has a copy of it in the whole world, right? And then he got into it with Ghostface Killah from Wu-Tang and all that. And they had a split. Wu-Tang had to split $2 million, and there are like 900 members in Wu-Tang, right? So apparently this guy offered Kanye $10 million. He offered Kanye $10 million for the same deal, only $10 million. I get the only copy, can't release it, it's just me. No one else will hear it unless I say so, because now I own it. Kanye hasn't officially, as far as I know, responded to the offer. But if you're Kanye, would you take the $10 million? See, I would not. Because, $10 million for you and I is $10 million. For Kanye West, it ain't the same thing. He's got millions already. So he may just want to see how well it does. It may not make $10 million, but it ain't gonna break him. So I don't know. What about you? If you were Kanye, would you take the 10 million or would you roll the dice? I mean, he's still relevant. I mean, 20 million people watched the live stream of his fashion thing in New York. So, I mean, he's still got it going on. I wouldn't do it, though. I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying. Y'all remember Kaya? My Neck, My Back, and all that? Well, now she's hating on Tamar Braxton, saying, how'd they give her Tamar Braxton a show? And then she called, like, Tiny, T.I.'s wife, called her ugly and all that stuff. Like, hey, Kaya. So you would take the 10 million or not take the 10 million, man? Mr. Urban Cool. I'm like, man, Kaya need to sit down somewhere. She had to end, it was on YouTube. She had to end it because she had to go back to work. You know, nope, you wouldn't take the 10 million? I heard that. I heard that, man. I heard that. I don't know if you guys have heard, unless you're in the DFW area, that Texas, what's happened at Texas A&M, some black students were on a tour of the campus, and some white students at Texas A&M started calling them the N-word, yelling the N-word at them and stuff like that. Did you hear about that? Isn't that the more things change, the more they stay the same. So what you know, I don't even know that they know which students did it. I imagine they do. You expel the students for that? That's an expulsion type of offense, isn't it? I would think that it is. It's a great life lesson. Some people, I mean, because, you know, they're cowards, so they're going to hide behind, oh, we were just playing. We weren't serious. We were just playing. We didn't mean anything by it. That's what they'll hide behind, you know. And to me, if I'm an organization that gave one of these kids a scholarship, I'm pulling it, man. I'm pulling the scholarship, you know, because the life lesson there is there are consequences to your actions. We get away from that a lot. We always get away from consequences to your actions. Oh, they're young. Give them a pass, man. We make mistakes. Yeah, but I didn't drive drunk and kill anybody. Oh, it only happened once. Wait, what? What are you talking about? You know, I'm not doing all that. That's just not right. That's just not right, man. Can't do that. But what else is going on? I saw an article where Rihanna's father, Mr. Fenty, kind of wishes that Chris Brown was back in Rihanna's life. I've got 3 daughters, and I cannot imagine wanting to see my daughter with someone who physically abused her. No matter the circumstance, that really bothered me. I mean, it's like, come on, man. Seriously? Seriously, you want to see your daughter, the guy who, like, made her black and blue, beat her up? You'd like to see them back together? I don't get that. Like I said, as a father with 3 daughters, I remember when my grandson was 5 years old. Yeah, her pop, he needed to put that loud down, man. He need to put it down, because there's just no way I can see that happening, man. I remember I'd tell my 5-year-old grandson one time, I said, dude, you never hit a girl. Because he'd hit one of my girls when he was here for the summer when he was 5. I said, dude, you never hit a girl, and you never hit my girls. And I just looked at him. He looked at me. We didn't say anything. It became a stare down. And I was going to let no 5-year-old beat me in a stare down. And then he looked down and he looked back up again. I said, do you understand what I'm saying? And he nodded his head. I said, well, what is that, man? Nodding your head. What is that? give me something here, man. You know, I wasn't expecting a yes, sir, but just a yes would have been fine. But he said yes, sir. So I respect that, you know. But no, there's no place in the world for people who beat on women. And a lot of men may watch this later on, because I've done videos about this subject before, and I've got so much hate from men who think it's okay to hit a woman. But see, the part that their ego is so big, the part that they don't understand is that you will never win that battle. You never win that battle. That battle will never be won. She could have hit you first. She could have deserved it in your mind. And the thing is that you will never win that. You will always lose that battle. So why even put yourself in that situation? Walk away. Walk away. I saw a video of it in a high school video of this girl attacking this boy, he would not hit her. He would not hit her. She was punching him. She was getting licks in. He would not hit her back. Right? And it's like, wow. Wow. And he's just a high school kid. And he understood that principle, that if I hit her, that's all people are going to remember, that I hit her. They're not going to remember anything else. He hit her. I mean, they had it on video. And she was punching him, and he would have hit her, he'd have lost that battle. And even a high school kid could see that. And some grown-ass men can't see that. No girl deserves to be hit. Woman ever. Because you know what? The reality is, we can mop the floor with women 9 times out of 10. It's too easy. Why do something like that that's just so easy? And you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You will always lose. Look at these celebrities, man. Chris Brown will always have that stink on him. What do we remember Ike Turner for? Being a great musician, a genius of a musician, a man who was ahead of his time as a musician? No, we don't remember him for that. We remember him for beating the crap out of Tina Turner. O.J. Simpson was a wife beater that led to, in some people's eyes, to him being a murderer. We don't remember his Hall of Fame career anymore. It's not important anymore. So you get that stink of being a woman beater on you, man. You never can shake that off. That thing will go with you, and you'd be surprised where it will show up. Applying for a good job, because more and more companies, when they pay well, they vet their potential employees. Is it worth all that? The fact that, 10 years ago, some girl got in your face and you punched her, and then you got arrested for it, and all that kind of stuff like that, and it just stays with you forever? Is it worth that? I don't see it being worth that. I don't see it. Man, that's just, big picture wise, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. You already know you could whoop her ass. You know that. And she knows it too. She's just trying to bait you. And you're just going to let that happen, because you're going to lose control. Man, you got to walk away and live to see freedom. Both physical freedom and freedom of your criminal record not, being non-existent, and not a conviction holding you back. In a lot of cases, you could be like arrested, and then they find out that she started it and all that, so they drop the charges. But that's always there. It'll always be there. That's the thing you got to remember. Oh, they destroy that. Yeah, you think they do. They don't. They don't. Nothing gets destroyed. It's just how it is, man. One of them things, man. That's a life lesson. I mean, I had an uncle who abused my aunt forever. And every time the family talks about him, it's always like, he used to beat her, man. That's all people talk about, right? The man been dead 20 years. And anytime his name comes up, everybody's talking about how he used to beat my aunt. You never shake that off. You never shake that off. Never. It just doesn't happen. And if you think otherwise, you're fooling yourself. You got to take the practicality of the whole thing is to be practical about it. Is it better for me to whoop her ass, or is it better for me to walk away? That's how, to me, that's how you got to look at it. I don't know. Some men, they look at it different, and, never going to change their mind and all that stuff like that. But big picture wise, it's not worth it. Just ain't worth it, man. I'm just saying. What else is going on with you guys? Anybody going out to eat tonight? My wife is taking my daughter out for dinner tonight. Anybody else going out for dinner tonight? There's going out for dinner, then there's like picking something up and taking it home. That's not going out to dinner. It's just grabbing something. That's probably going to be my plan. Is to just grab something and take it home. I was out in Mesquite, Texas yesterday. Well, man, sometimes you got to take yourself out to eat. I don't want to sit there by myself. You'll be all right. You got your phone. See, it used to be a long time ago. If you sat there by yourself at dinner, you just kind of sat there and just kind of like looked around. Now you got your phone, man. You can just be, you're going to be, reading the news, watching videos, social media. You can do all that stuff on your phone. Nobody's there with you, so you can do that. Nothing wrong with that. I do that all the time. Well, you can sit there and then try to beat the check. You ain't got no money. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've never beat the check. I was one time when I lived in Detroit, my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, and her mom, they came to Detroit, and we ate at the Pontchartrain Hotel for Thanksgiving. And then there was a fire in the kitchen, and we were maybe halfway done with our Thanksgiving dinner. We had to get up and leave. And so we just walked to the car and got in and drove away, because it's like, yo, you're making me leave, you know. So I left, you know, I didn't pay for it, but I mean, it was a fire. So I had to leave. I had to leave my dinner there. I wasn't gonna go back and finish it. I'm not gonna, who's gonna go back? You're outside 20 minutes, you're gonna go back and finish what's on the table? Nah, I ain't doing that. I think almost everybody left, if not everybody. So, I don't know. All right, look, I gotta go. I gotta give away these Jaheim Vivian Green tickets. So have a wonderful weekend, all right? Have a great weekend. Be safe. Stay prayed up, all right? And hopefully we can do this again on Monday, all right? Y'all take care, man. I love all you guys. Thanks.